Rob Perillo.
Welcome back. Well, it's been a hot one the last couple of days, and it's going to stay that way the next few days as well. Rain chances down, but not completely out. I think they gradually edge back in toward the end of the week into the weekend. Then next week, we got a lot of question marks coming, and we'll talk more about that in just a bit. First off, though, let's take a look at the big picture across a good part of the lower 48, and our weather being dominated by high pressure that's over by southeast Texas. Got another big ridge out in the west. And then on the east side of things, this is going to be what's going to be dominating our pattern and dominating perhaps the tropics. We have this upper level low out here in the eastern Gulf of Mexico. That brought in the drier air. That's going to move out, but this upper level low is going to dig down to the southeast and then kind of work its way back to the southwest. So that could be a guiding factor on one, maybe two tropical systems or potential tropical systems that we're keeping an eye on. Meanwhile, all quiet on the western front. On the eastern front, a few showers and storms over toward Terrebonne Parish, southeast Louisiana today. Here's a 12-hour loop. I would expect a similar pattern tomorrow, also Thursday as well, although I'm going 20% on the rain chances tomorrow, very soft 20%. There's a little bit of an upper level disturbance here that is producing mostly clouds, a few sprinkles. That's going to work its way southeastward and probably will enhance rain chances from eastern Louisiana on eastward. Meanwhile, in the tropics, this is Hurricane Genevieve, was a Cat 4 storm earlier today, now down to a Cat 2 and weakening a little bit. This is going to come close to Baja and then move out to sea. Elsewhere in the Gulf, pretty quiet. The Caribbean getting a little bit busier. We have two systems, one here, one out in the Atlantic. The one in the eastern Caribbean, not looking overly organized, but there's lots of deep tropical moisture down here in Venezuela, and that's going to get pulled into this system. So we'll be watching this tomorrow. I think we'll start to see something that looks a little bit more organized. Meanwhile, system back to the west, disorganized. It's kind of in a monsoonal trough here. We had a little low here, a little low here, here, and here. So a lot going on, but we think this is going to consolidate soon enough. There are some pretty strong winds here already, and probably we're going to see this upgraded to a depression or a tropical storm pretty quickly within the next couple of days or less. Disturbances, both of them expected to develop later this week, and both could be Gulf threats, but that's not a done deal either. This system that's in the Caribbean is going to develop probably in the northwest Caribbean when it slows down. Moving too fast to develop right now, but the Hurricane Center is up the chance of development now to 80%, 90% for this system out here in the Atlantic. So we got two potential name systems on the way, perhaps. The next name's Laura and Marco. We can see those two moisture blobs that'll be heading generally toward the Gulf of Mexico. The European model not too high in developing anything and brings that moisture to our front door as we head into Monday. GFS model, a little bit of a later model run here, keeps those individual systems, but look at the ultimate manifestation. Some of that moisture gets into the Gulf. Latest GFS run wants to keep the other system closer to Florida. Both, by the way, do have some hurricane potential, so we're going to have to watch them. Nice and quiet overnight tonight through tomorrow. We'll start off mostly sunny, partly cloudy for the afternoon, and just a slight chance of a shower or a thunderstorm. So another nice evening overall. 72 the low, 73, that's not too bad. Then tomorrow 94 the high, so another hot one, and a slight chance of an afternoon shower or a storm. Rain chances 20% or less, it looks like, through Saturday. These are my numbers. The weather service is going higher on the rain chances, but I don't see that at this point. And then watching the Gulf of Mexico for potential systems going into next week, but at the very least we have to raise the rain chances for that tropical moisture that's going to be knocking on the door. Jim?
All right, thanks, Rob.